Anyways.
So, very, very peculiar.
So, very interesting. Very
artificial intelligence software that analyzes faces of previous trespassers, and they get a 100% match on this guy who...
Pay attention, chat.
Before presented an ID that had a different name. They look like the same exact guy.
I am not Mike. I don't know nothing about Mike.
So either he is who he says he is, and he's not have ever actually trespassed, which I doubt because their software is pretty cool. And
their software is really cool. I trust everything ChatGPT says. Bad latency, thank you. Don't worry, I'm not an AI yet.
And the fact that he's acting super suspicious.
I love cool software that fucking misidentifies my customers and causes potential lawsuits.
I'll be 100% honest. Could legitimately be you have a doppelganger running around.
Well,
no, that's impossible. There's never been a human being in the history of mankind to look identical to another human being. That's not possible. That's not possible. Nobody has ever gone to the grocery store, thought they recognized somebody, and then went, oh wait, no, that's not them.
Crazy, I'm pretty sure it's not me.
Nightmare becomes reality at a Reno, Nevada casino.
It just doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen.
Technology misidentifies
it just doesn't fucking happen.
Leading to a wrongful arrest and lands an innocent man behind bars.
What good is the ID then? Why do I even carry that mother?
It's a tool of oppression. Thank you for asking.
The following is based on official police records.
Pippa, is that a joke?
Has never been seen before until now. Please note that all persons charged with a crime
legal
are
reasons.
innocent unless and until proven guilty.
How about Grim? Thank you. A blizzard is canceling work tomorrow. I can stay up for Pippa's dream. Can't wait for the Horrible Roads Friday. Oh.
December 17th, 2023, the Peppermill Casino calls the Reno Police Department to report that a trespasser has unlawfully returned to the casino. They report that they have the man in custody, but he's claiming to go by an entirely different name than the man they've previously trespassed. Officer Richard Jagger arrives at the casino at 5:48 a.m.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Oh, thank God you're here.
The man declaring his relief at the sight of the officer is 40-year-old Jason Killinger, who is a...
Oh, no, thank you so much, officer. Thank you. Thank you so much. You see these people, they have this stupid AI security camera that thinks that I'm somebody else. But officer, you're in the police force. You gotta understand. There's a million fat white guys with short hair and a blank expression out there that love gambling.
Accused of trespassing at the Peppermill Casino.
So what's going on?
The poor man had hope, yeah.
We got this suspicious alert, prior trespasser.
Okay.
And we made contact with him, arrested him, and we found that wasn't him. And
What my
so
name
we're just trying to get you guys to make fun of him or not.
So what's the issue, you guys? Did he have a different driver's license or a secondary one, or has he got more property than just this one?
Just those effects right there, and that's it.
1 second, pal.
But no other forms of identification.
Can casinos do this? Can they just arrest people?
But after hours, comes back as that being who he says he is on his ID,
But that's ridiculous.
That's what we went off right there.
Your AI security camera says it's somebody else.
Software that does all this stuff, so it's like...
Officer, what's your name?
1 second, man.
A few months earlier,
1 second, I'm consulting ChatGPT records.
a man named Michael had been trespassed from the casino for sleeping on the premises.
All right, man. So this is who you are?
Yes. What, your Miss Jagger is your first name or last name?
Last name.
All right, Mr. Jagger. Yes, that is who I am.
That would be a kick-ass first name. I hope his actual first name is Mick. Oh, didn't think you would. In China, a man was caught on AI camera riding a bike without a helmet, and they deducted the fine directly from his bank account. Chat, is this real?
I have a semis for UPS. I am not Mike. I don't know nothing about Mike. I'm a craps player here. Look, there's...
Seems like you're in a load of crap.
Okay.
UPS. Can you please, you got a gun here. Will you please take me out of these cuffs? My shoulders are killing me.
You're gonna sit there for a minute, man.
No, man.
So
I'm talking to ChatGPT right now.
Did you guys verify it against an ID, or how does that work?
So in that report there's an ID on there as well, and we can show you that one.
Okay.
Jason, a long combination
Jason!
vehicle driver, had been playing craps until about 3 a.m. when
Jason!
he decided to leave the Pepper Mill and go to
Jason!
the Atlantis casino. On his way
Oh,
out,
shut up,
he
I'm
stopped
sorry.
at a blackjack machine and started playing. There, he was approached by a security guard who addressed him as Mike. When Jason clarified that he was not
John!
Mike and presented the guard with his
That's right,
driver's
Chad.
license, the guard apologized and walked away. However, as Jason attempted to leave, he was surrounded by security guards and handcuffed. He was told that he was under
Holy shit, heavy rain if the dad was competent.
arrest for trespassing.
Heavy rain if the dad was a cop.
It's getting a break. My shoulder's killing me.
So that's the ID that he presented. Oh, B.
Look at the nose.
Yeah. Huh.
Thanks for pointing your body cam at the guy's
Weird.
crotch.
Very weird. Alright, let me snap a picture of that. I'll run both names.
The casino's AI facial recognition software positively
Before and after Limp Bizkit.
identified Jason as Michael, the man they had trespassed.
Let me step out this way I get better reception.
Yeah. The only thing that was weird is to go out, lift him up and see how tall he is.
Yeah.
It's that says he's 5'9" and that says 6'1".
Yeah.
This isn't the only difference between Michael and Jason.
I'm face blind, so I don't think I'd actually be able to tell these people apart in real life. However, I do see that one has long blonde hair. So that could be kind of a, that could be kind of a red flag. Another possible like tip that maybe the AI is getting incorrect information is it looks like this guy's beard only grows in one spot. Also, this guy's red. He's sunburned. Cheeks and ears are different. Oh wait, yeah. This guy's ears are way up here, and this guy's ears are down on his cheeks. What the fuck? What the fuck? This guy's straight out of Area 51. What the hell?
Jason's IDs. Jason is listed as 7 years younger than Michael and says that he weighs 50 pounds more. As well,
Well, people can
the
lose weight.
signatures are different. In his report, Officer Jack
And my signature is never consistent. Hello, chat. How's your day? Chat's day is good. Thank you for
wrote,
asking.
quote, the associated
decided it.
demographics on each driver's license were fairly similar, with the only major distinction being hazel and blue eyes, which are by their very nature similar eye colors and are dependent upon lighting.
Legit Seco, thank you. If you close your eyes, they look identical. True. Also, if hazel and blue eyes are the same, then why do they differentiate them on your driver's license?
The pictures are very, the nose.
Right, and then we have our new system, our new facial recognition system, and that's what it's telling us. It's telling us that it's looking at it and it's doing that. And then there was another one that came up.
Chad, I have a funny little identity crisis story for you guys. When I was really young and I was getting my ID for the first time as a teenager, my whole life when I was younger, like the only thing that I ever got complimented on was my eyes. People were like, "Oh, you have such vibrant pink eyes, Pippa," and I was like, "Okay." And then getting my ID, Mamakin looks at me. She's filling out the form for me, and she goes, "Green eyes," and I'm like, wait a minute. Wait, what? Wait. Wait, really? And I had to double check.
When he was at the RTRK, which is one of our better cameras,
Yeah.
this was right before we arrested him. We looked at it and said, "That's him."
I was kind of tripping for a moment.
100%. Okay.
100% match.
Yeah. So if the software is saying it, that it's legit. I'm
Right, and it's
So he,
pretty damn accurate.
so either he presented
You had pink eye for 20-something years? Yeah.
the fake identification the first time, or he's presenting it now. Even if he had a twin.
Chad, maybe I'm cooked. I think the prettiest eye color, aside from the people that have like the fucking neon colored eyes, because there's like the people where their eyes, it's like, it's a color and then it's like, it's got like white or something in there that makes the contrast crazy. Like people with like neon color, like there's people that have like such vibrant colored eyes that you're like, holy shit, those have to be contacts, but they're not. So the people with the prettiest eyes are those people. And then there's like a specific shade of brown that when it catches the light turns like a gold. And that is so fucking pretty.
It wouldn't be 100%.
Right?
On the facial, right?
I wouldn't think so, but I don't know, because they say twins share DNA, right?
But
What
I
I guess
the
it depends upon
fuck
if they're
are we talking
I've seen
about?
identical twins.
Hold on.
right?
On the facial, right?
I wouldn't think so, but I don't know, because they say twins share DNA, right?
But
I
like,
guess it depends upon if they're
like
identical.
I've seen identical twins where it's
What?
like even, I mean, moms can tell them apart. So it's,
The other thing they
Whoa, what? What is this conversation? I feel like I'm listening into something that I shouldn't be listening to. Siblings share DNA too. Don't worry about that. The topic at hand is, will a mother and son appear as the same on an AI security camera? Because their DNA is the same. Cool cup, thank you. Pippa likes eating pink crayons, confirmed.
that kind of made us feel suspicious, or us managers, was right after our officers made contact and they saw the ID that he's presenting today. And they're like, okay, it's not the same guy. He immediately gets up and starts cashing out, like running for the door. I'm like, okay, if it really wasn't him, why is he running for
why
the
is he
door?
getting ready
Oh, probably because he doesn't want to stick around in the place that just tried to fucking arrest him. What do you mean?
to leave?
Jason would later explain that earlier that night he played at the Legends Bay Casino, the Nugget Casino, and the El Dorado Casino before arriving at the Peppermill around 11:30 p.m. He claimed that each time he was up $200, he would move on to a new casino, and just before his arrest, he had made $200. He also estimated that prior to the 16th, he had gambled hundreds of times at the Peppermill without incident. After speaking with
Crafty.
the Peppermill employee, Officer Jagger calls to check the police records.
I have a precarious situation. I'm trying to
Precarious? Is that the word you're using to describe this situation?
possibly identify somebody who may.
Personally,
may
I
or
would
may
call it
have, or
retarded,
may
but
be using
okay.
a fake ID. So I've got two names, two Nevada driver's license numbers, and all that.
I have two different pieces of personal identification that I'll say that there's two different people in the world that look pretty similar, but not entirely, and both of them live in this area, and both of them, by some miracle, even though they live in Nevada, like to gamble at a casino. That's crazy. That's ridiculous, right? You wouldn't believe that, right? That a resident of Nevada is into gambling?
If there's a chance I could have you run both and see if any
In
of them come
Nevada?
back and maybe
What?
send me
What?
pictures and an email of what their IDs come back as. Huh. That is super.
Can you verify that these two different IDs that I ran are both real IDs? I just think it's really weird that the first time that they got ran, like fucking 2 months ago or whatever, you know, it came back as valid, and then I'm running this other guy his ID right now, and it's saying it's valid, but that just doesn't make any sense. There can't be two people that look vaguely similar that enjoy gambling in Nevada. That's crazy. The home of Las Vegas?
Weird. Do you see resemblance in those?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
But yeah, they're CIA. 83, 78,
That's super weird.
That's super weird. Both guys were born in the 90s. No, not even in the 90s. The 1900s? Oh, people aren't born in the 1900s anymore. This just doesn't make any sense.
So I have a feeling
That's
these
so
are
weird.
both the same guy, but he has different IDs. That's crazy. Because their software here, they have this facial recognition software here at the Peppermill, and he came back as a 100% match for the character who was previously trespassed.
Oh my god!
So I have a feeling he's somehow making some fake identification or something, but I mean, if you're pulling them up, then they're legitimate.
Yeah, they're both for the DMV at least. He's somehow able to get them.
That's what makes sense here. There we go. I'm glad we clarified the situation. I'm glad we found a reasonable possible answer. He conned the DMV to get two government IDs with two different levels of driver class. That's what happened. Malcolm Lane, thank you. Both are male. 100% confirmed.
With this discovery that both Michael and Jason's IDs are legitimate, Officer Jagger calls his supervisor.
Incredible.
Once again explaining
Class
that the
A,
Pepper Mills
Class
AI
C. How does he
technology
do
came
it?
back with a 100%
How does he
match
pull it
that
off?
Jason and Michael are the same person.
Cat, thank you. ChatGPT could tell this cop that the sun is blue and he would believe it. No, he would look up and be like, "That's crazy. That's so weird. I used to look up at the sun. I thought it was yellow, but now that I'm looking at it, there is like a little blue ring when I stare at it for long enough."
I mean, the photos are different photos, but they look like the same exact guy. The only difference is one has a chin goatee.
And one's taller, and one's fatter, and one has a different class on their license, and one has a slightly different hair color, and one has hair growing in spots that a different, like the other guy doesn't. Thank you. He's trying his best. Well, I think he should look for a new line of work, maybe like packaging peanuts or something, because at least, hopefully, anyways, he can identify a fucking peanut. I'm here, thank you. I hope this ends with the guy successfully suing the casino. I hope so.
But definitely super weird. So all of these driver's licenses are both valid. So either he is who he says he is, and he's not ever actually trespassed, which I doubt because their software is pretty cool.
Their software is pretty cool, and the guy that owns the casino drives a really cool, like, fast car. And, you know, I only have a Ring camera at home. I only drive a fucking gay-ass little fucking Prius that I could afford on my cop salary. This guy, casino man, you know, I pull up in there, I say, "Como está, mi amigos?" And they all go, "Hey, what's up, man?" And that's how I know they're cool. Did I mention ChatGPT told me that they're the same guy?
Super suspicious.
I'm gonna arrest this guy because ChatGPT told me.
Two, I just have a feeling somehow maybe he's got a hookup with the DMV where he's got two different driver's licenses that are registered with the Department of Motor Vehicles with different names and dates of birth. So, yeah.
This is fucked up. Oh my god. It's kind of hard to joke about actually when this is... He like everything is telling him that he's wrong. Everything's telling him that he's wrong, and he's like, well, it doesn't make sense, but the security cameras said so. I guess everything else is wrong. I guess my entire observed reality is wrong because the security camera said that they're the same guy.
I guess I'll arrest him on that and then just
Wait, this guy, I can make this guy crash out. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have him watch Charlie Chaplin, and then right in front of him, I'm gonna hold up a picture of Charlie Chaplin and Adolf Hitler. And when the security camera says that the match is 100%, I'm gonna go, "Hey man, not cool that you like Hitler."
list him as a John Doe and then have him booked in.
Really reflects on your character.
Alrighty, well, that solves that.
That solves that. AI
So
said that he's the guy.
A complaint,
Yeah, well, we have filled out for you.
and then
We have a statement and all that good stuff.
statement already done. Easy peasy. So right
Oh
now,
my god. Easy peasy. Sending an innocent man to jail because AI.
I can't identify you, man. It's weird because essentially it looks like you have two names. I don't know, man. So I can't identify you. Fortunately, that means that they can't cite you.
Officer Jagger collects
Oh
Jason's
my
names,
God.
which includes his driver's license, a Peppermill player's card in the name Jason Killinger, and a debit card from his credit union in the name of Jason Killinger.
Can't be cited, then you are arrested. So
I'm arrested?
yep.
Oh my god. Oh, you're serious? Thank you. Best way to describe what AI videos are is just say they're hyper realistic CGI.
Going
Going
to
to jail?
Yep.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not a joker, man. So
You're
you'll be
about to make
arrested,
one.
and you'll get fingerprinted up at the jail, and then they'll be able to discern your identity and what the mix-up is with this stuff.
He's gonna get to the jail and he's gonna put his fingerprints on the fucking blotter thing, and they're gonna check, and they're gonna be like, "This doesn't make any sense. It says your name is Jason Killinger and that your prints are different from this other guy. Hold up your other hand. Put your other hand on here. There has to be a trick here. Did you use your index finger? Which finger did you use? How are you deceiving us?
I'll be 100% honest. It could legitimately be you have a doppelganger running around, but they are strikingly similar and enough. Their fancy AI technology that reads faces. No, it says it's a 100% match. But at this point, our hands are tied because
ChatGPT.
you know a reasonable and prudent person would, based off the software, based off the pictures, based off of even your driver's license picture, make the reasonable conclusion that all three are the same person, just two different IDs with two different names.
At the back of the IDs, because I have all the endorsements except for motorcycle and hazmat.
Okay.
Other than that, I got all the endorsements.
But that's the thing is
his a CDL?
So that's the thing is it's either someone else is using your stuff or you're using somebody else's stuff, and unfortunately you look too much like the guy in that picture, so much so that the fancy computer that does all the face scanning of everybody who walks in this casino makes the same determination that my feeble human brain does. So
What?
Jason's ID is a Nevada Real ID driver's license. In order to obtain a Nevada Real ID driver's license, a person must present themselves at the DMV with proof of identity such as a birth certificate or a current U.S. passport or U.S. passport card, a social security card, and 2 documents proving Nevada residence.
I can't believe I'm going for this.
Oh my god.
All I want to do is play some goddamn dice and make some money.
Yeah.
If I got a check stub from my work.
Check stub?
Yeah, would that prove it to you guys?
If I did literally anything, would it prove that I'm a real person? Do you want testimonies from other people that say I am who I say I am? Do you want my fucking Facebook? Do you want to add me on Facebook? Do you want to look at my fucking high school photos? Do you want to look at my fucking middle school yearbook? Do you want to fucking come over to my house? Do you want to meet my wife? Do you want to shake the hands of my children? Do you want to fucking be signed into my family? Do you want me to adopt you? Do you want me to prove that there are real human beings out there? Real fucking human beings that exist in the world?
Honestly, man, no. The only way is gotta get your fingerprints out.
Later, Jason would reveal that along with a check stub in his vehicle, he also had a current vehicle registration for his car in his name, a Department of Transportation medical card, a Teamsters Local 533 union card, and a valid vehicle insurance card. All.
It's all fake. All of it. It's all fake. He made all of this up for the perfect crime of profiting $200 from a casino. Thank God. Thank God this cop stopped him from getting away from it. Stopped him from getting away with it.
All in his name. Officer Jagger's police report would later state that, quote, due to John Doe having conflicting identification, he lacked satisfactory evidence to reasonably assure me that he was who he claimed to be.
What conflicting identification?
Yeah, it's one of those, like I said, man, if it turns out that it's not you.
I'm about to go get somebody arrested. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a picture of somebody and then I'm gonna edit the file name, all right? I'm gonna write down, say somebody's name is Mads Mikkelsen. I'm gonna change the file name. I'm gonna put Jared Leto, all right? And then I'm gonna go up to a police officer and I'm gonna say, look, that man's not who he says he is. And then they have to arrest him for conflicting identification.
It's one of those ones you can...
He's not gonna do that. Big Bad Bear, thank you. I would low-key be giddy. Imagine all the people you can sue for this situation. The casino, the AI company, and the police for incompetence. What about me? Thank you. As an AI, my analysis is that Pippa's 100% cute. Fake news.
The director would be like, hey man, your
Let's go band, thank you. Even Philip K. Dick couldn't have wrote this.
made it a critical error.
This is what my tax dollars are paying for?
Yeah, buddy. Get used to it.
Dude.
It's not built for comfort, pal. Very sorry.
Me, when I'm a cop and I have
Before
like
he
10
leaves,
lines of
another
dialogue
officer
I
arrives
repeat
at the
for every
casino, and
situation.
Officer Jagger takes the opportunity to once again explain the situation.
Stop resisting. Don't move. Put your hands up. Get on the ground. It's not made for comfort. No, I can't loosen your handcuffs. Super weird. Well, if you have nothing to hide, you have nothing to fear. It's a civil matter. And he's reaching. There we go. That's all 10. That's all 10.
Super weird. This poor guy might be like legitimately somebody else, and something else. I don't know.
Soon, Officer Jagger begins the drive to the Washoe County Detention Facility.
I'll be honest, I don't know what to think because usually those systems are pretty good. Like, we've used those systems in the past to catch homicide suspects. Sure.
Someone, thank you. You should Google police officer Richard Jagger. Please tell me he got fired.
So like, they're fairly reliable.
They're fairly reliable, you know? We caught people for homicide using AI facial recognition technology. Don't ask them if their story is similar to yours. Tavin, thank you. Plot twist, he's not a cop. Shit like this is what makes me iffy about the death penalty, chat. Sometimes I lay awake at night and I think, wait a minute. What's really going on?
So if it comes back, you know, one angle on your face, it was 99%. The other one was 100%.
Is that right?
Yeah, so it's like, it says that you're that guy.
Well, unless I've gone crazy, I'm pretty sure it's not me.
Yeah. You seem like a stand-up guy, and it's probably a really terrible case of mistaken identity.
He's starting to doubt himself. He's starting to doubt himself, chat. The police officer, it's starting to click in his tiny little brain. He's going, wait a minute. The more I think about this, the more I start to wonder, am I the baddie?
Been arrested. Never, not once. What the good is the ID then? Why do I
Wait, don't you lose your CDL if you get arrested?
even carry that mother? That one young security guard, man, like a robot. That's what pisses me off, is because they don't think, you know. It's like, well, this is what I was taught. Use your head. And then
Yes, it depends. Cocky, thank you. Amazing the lengths this guy is going to in order to avoid doing actual police work. Computer said it. I believe it. That settles it. It can.
people aren't smart enough to think for themselves. They're just not.
Depends on the charge.
Fortunately, it's the world we live in.
Oh, it has to be a traffic violation. Oh, okay.
If all goes well, you should be out of those cuffs in the next, hopefully, 8 to 10 minutes.
Okay, good. All because some that looks like me was sleeping in the casino. It's not me.
All because God bless our justice system. You know, the old saying, as it goes, guilty until proven innocent. I hope you're enjoying your handcuffs until they finally come up with a 10th piece of evidence that proves that you're not guilty.
Despite Jason's continued protests, Officer Jagger hands him off to the jail staff. Jason's fingerprints were soon submitted for analysis.
Best of luck, man.
We can't thank you in America living in hard. Oh, is America living on hard mode? Relatively no, right? For all my complaints about America, I still wouldn't want to live anywhere else realistically.
It's super weird. So it's one of those ones, like, I genuinely, like, I kind of believe him.
It wasn't long before the fingerprint analysis conclusively established
This is so weird. For some reason, I believe the guy that says he's not this completely unrelated dude who kind of looks vaguely like him.
that Jason had been telling the truth
weird.
all along, and he was in fact Jason Killinger. Later that same day, around 4
Okay, but can you prove that you're not the other guy? How about that? How about that? Can you prove that you don't have an ID with somebody else's name on it? I think I'm gonna need a warrant to search your house.
p.m., Jason was released from the jail on his own recognizance. The day after his release on September 18th, 2023, he went to renowned urgent care Vista, where he was diagnosed with a strain of both the right and left shoulder and contusions on both wrists.
Incredible.
On July 30th, 2025, Jason filed a complaint in federal court against Reno Police
Yes!
Officer Richard Jagger.
Yes!
While at the jail, and after his identity had been confirmed, his arrest papers were changed from John Doe to Jason Killinger. The federal complaint states that this meant Jason would be prosecuted for trespassing, even though Michael had been the only one who was trespassed. According to the complaint, Jason's charge of trespassing was eventually dismissed. However, he now has a criminal record. According to the complaint, facial recognition technology has led to wrongful arrests in Louisiana, New
Are you serious? Are you serious? Yeah. Imagine having a criminal record for literally doing nothing. Literally going about your day. And ChatGPT says you look too similar to this other guy.
New Jersey, Maryland, and Texas. Many cities now conclude that for an arrest, there has to be some kind of
Oh my
secondary
God.
corroborating evidence that is unrelated before there can be sufficient justification to arrest.
Bongo Bongo, thank you. Well, never going gambling in Nevada after this. Well, you can go gamble, you just can't win.
Jason Killinger's case remains ongoing. If you'd like to see select new videos early and help us keep uncovering case files that rarely come to light,
You just can't win. The problem is this guy, they probably realized he has a repeated record of winning $200 and then fucking off, and they needed a reason to get him.
Everybody, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Low Effort Clips. That's right, Low Effort Clips, right here on YouTube.com. Yeah, and hit the notification bell. Yeah.